Hello, my creative friends. I'm so glad you joined me today. My name is Heather North. You can find me on Instagram at Heather's Creative Blessings. Today, I am filming on Good Friday, April 15th, 2022. I am hopeful that I will get this video done and up and processed. Well, definitely before Easter, but so if I do, happy Easter. If not, I hope you had a great Easter. It has been just chaotic weather here. Erratic maybe is a better word. We have had snow like every morning until this morning. It hasn't been sticking here. We're kind of the north end of this storm. I think it hit the Portland area pretty hard, Portland, Oregon, but we're up in Southwest Washington below Olympia. And so we're kind of the top edge of it. But yeah, it's the girls, we have Husky Malamute mix. They have loved it. They love the cold. They run out there and they have a lot of fun. But sorry, I just ate lunch. My friend, I've got salad in my teeth. Anyways, they love it, but it does not feel like spring. It's the middle of April and we have snow. This is just crazy. And I think about a week ago, we had like 70 degree. It got up to 80 one day, 81 in the car. And then you got dropped down into freezing. So yeah, I don't think the weather really knows what it's doing. And I'm cold, so I'm sorry. I know it's Easter weekend, but yeah, it is cold here in our house today. I have stitching. I'm gonna drop everything. I have stitching to share with you. I got some happy mail, some haul, and some plans. Whew, there's a lot. So let's just jump right in. I thought last weekend was WIPGO weekend. I thought I saw it on the WIPGO Instagram account. WIPGO is Jessie Marie does stuff. But then I was watching her video yesterday or the day before. She put out her video a while ago, but I just watched it. And she said something about it being around her birthday weekend, around the 24th, 25th, something like that. I don't remember exactly what she said her birthday was, but that was WIPGO weekend. So I was a little bit confused. I have met both of my goals. One was Counting is Hard by Luminous Fiber Arts. I actually completed that. And the other was November Sampler of the Month by Cottage Needleworks. I finished that early. So what I decided to do, because I thought it was what's going in, was to start another Sampler of the Month. I think I just have 3 left. So this one is the July Sampler, Cottage Needleworks. And I had to fangirl a little bit here. So this morning, I got a notification from Instagram that Cottage Needleworks shared my post, and then I went on Facebook later and they had shared my picture again, my April sampler. Like, that was just so cool to see that. I was a little bit afraid when I posted it I might offend because I changed the colors slightly to make them a little more purple. I think the house was orange and yeah, and I did more of a lilac color. So anyways, thank you for posting my picture. It really did make my day. Okay, so Cottage Needleworks Sampler of the Month. This is my start on July. This is Pearwood, 28 count Pearwood by Color and Cotton. It's just a small start, but it's going super fast. I just need to commit some time and I could knock out the last 2. I'm considering not doing March, even though it's super stinking cute. I just don't really decorate for St. Patrick's Day. And if I do decide to do that, then the only one left would be December. So I am so close, and I do want this series done. It is fun to have it up on the wall. And I can always change my mind unless I give it, well, even if I gave it away, I could buy the pattern again, I suppose. So that was Cottage Needleworks. And then I don't have any finishes this week. I don't have any FFOs either. But what I have done is done a lot of stitching on just a few projects to get them further along. So I'm going to pause here for a second because I see our mail lady and I forgot to take my mail out. Just ever have one of those days where you're just trying to cram too much into too short a period of time? That could be me today. I haven't been feeling great. I've been battling allergies, and so I feel like I'm just kind of behind on everything. One of the things I pulled out is Serendipity. It is the charity stitch along from Fat Quarter Shop that they did last year. And this, they asked for donations to make a wish. So this is the way they had it. You can see some of my color changes. In fact, let me show you, not that one. Okay, let me show you the back side of here. These are my color changes. If you want to take a screenshot. CC is for Classic Colorworks. WDW is Weeks Dye Works. If it says BSM, it's Be Stitch Me. CNC would be Color and Cotton, but I don't think I'd use any of those. And you can see it's a 20 count Mystery Ada from Be Stitch Me. This reminds me very much of a quilt, which is kind of what it's based on. And I purpled it up a lot. Love purple. So I got row 4 done. I think I had 1 or 2 of these. I may have had 2 of those done, and then I had this one here. So I finished out this row. I added this one, and I have most of the green for the next ones. And all that's really left, I've got half of this row. I've got the flying geese, and then 1 more row. So this is staying out. I'm going to hit it hard. I want to bring this to a finish. I am not sure what I'm going to do with it, but I'm kind of thinking a project bag. I really, really like it. And so I want to pull it out and see it and kind of enjoy it in that way. But then I'm kind of concerned about making it into a project bag and ruining the stitching by actually using it. We'll see what happens. So I'm doing 1/1 on that Ada, and it's still even a little bit tight. So I think that's why it is taking me so long. The next thing, I haven't spent very much time on this. I just pulled this out, I think it was yesterday. And that's Basket of Cherries from Blackbird Designs. It's part of the Garden Club Series 1. I talked about last week how the colors are a little bit different on this one than the picture, even though I'm using all called for colors. I'm also doing 2/1 on this Ada. I think it's a 16 count. Yeah, it's a 16 count Ada mystery from Color and Cotton. But I think because I'm using 2 strands, it is also changing the look of it. I was thinking of that while I was working on it. So that's probably the color, but I'll show you up close. I put in some more cherries here, and I had counted wrong off of this one. So I put 2 cherries, and I started on the leaves or the stem on the other side, and then I realized I was off. So I pulled out those, I think it was 112 stitches, and went back down here. So the cherries would almost, well, actually the cherries would all be done if I had not made that mistake. So not as much progress, doesn't look like as much progress on there as I put in, but I really only spent, well, I spent a couple hours on it. Putting them in, taking them out, putting them back in. That's how my life kind of went. The next thing, I was pretty excited to pull this out. This is Cross Stitch Nation by Heartstring Samplery. I think this came out at market last year. It was really a popular, or maybe the year before, it was a really popular one. Yeah, it might have come out in 2020. But I am doing this with not just cross stitchers of mine, but other fellow creative friends of mine, because I really only have one other in real life friend that is actively cross stitching right now. But I have friends that are involved in all different kinds of crafts. So as I'm stitching on each of these characters, I am thinking of different people and kind of customizing it. So here it is as a whole. I'm doing some 1/2 and some 2/2. And let me just zero in on kind of what I've been working on this week. This, ugh, I should pull up my whiteboard. So I did this with my friend Carla in mind. She has a blue Corvette, so I had to do her dress in blue. Although her blue Corvette is much brighter and bolder. I went with this more muted color palette, so it all kind of blends together. But that's my friend Carla. She doesn't cross stitch, but she does amazing bead work, and that's one of the crafts I haven't really gotten into. I love the sparkly beads and the idea of it, but I haven't quite started because all I do is go, ooh pretty, ooh pretty, ooh pretty, sparkle, and I add it to my cart, and then I'm like, you know, I would probably save money if I just buy them completely done. But we went out to brunch with her, my husband and I, with her and her husband, and I was showing her pictures of scissor fobs, and she says, I could do that. And so she went home and she put together the cutest little scissor fob. So we're going to try and get together, and she might teach me how to do it. I told her she should open her own shop. I don't know whether Etsy or if there's another. If you are familiar, if there's a place that's a good place to sell something like that. I told her scissor fobs, floss rings, because there's a lot of people that are cross stitchers, and some of us go into other crafts, but not as many into the bead work. And so, yeah. So anyways, that's Carla. For her skin and the blue on the dress, I did 1/2. For her hair, both her hair, and then this is more representative of me, I added long hair to mine. I did 2/2 with the hair, with the 1/1 for the skin and the dress. And then the accents on both of these, I did 2/2. So that is, I think, Classic Colorworks eggshell on the blue dress. And I want to say rum raisin, but I could be wrong. I think it's purple haze and rum raisin and taffeta on the purple. I can't remember the name of the blue. Oh, the blue, I apologize. The blue is Color and Cotton Pewter on the lady one. So I did 2/2 on the accents. So on this purple dress, the belt is in that darker purple. And then I did kind of the, I think they're Smyrna cross stitches, just to add a little more texture. So I am playing with how many threads I use. I'm playing with the colors. I'm playing with the texture a little bit, and it's a lot of fun. This piece of fabric is a fabric flare, and it's a 32 count. All right. And I have listed out, although I may change my mind because I tend to do that as I'm stitching, I do have all the colors, and there's just a ton of colors. I need to make sure this gets back in there so I don't lose it. And my last real whip, I've put a few stitches into some other things, but like I said, I've been working really hard to make progress on just a few of these. And ooh, oh, I got the pattern caught in the zipper. Quite honestly, I've been really busy. Aside from not feeling well, you know, battling with allergies and stuff. But this past weekend, I was gone. I had things I was doing on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And so I just didn't have a lot of stitching time. And then Monday came along, and I'm like, I pulled out probably 4 or 5 different things. I was just having one of those, almost like an ADD day where I couldn't focus on one thing. I went from project to project to project and just put a few stitches in. And I think that's okay to sometimes do too. Just put a few X's in, knowing that you're not making a ton of progress, but you're at least moving your projects forward and touching them. So, actually, this might be, let me look at the date here. I may have finished this top part. 4/7, it's 4/15. So I may have actually finished this top part since we last talked. I was pretty close to finish. But this is The entire thing is called Rose Farm by Shannon Christine Designs. She has the frame for free on her website. And I finished this top part, the pink barn, and then I've moved down to cut roses. So the cut roses is this middle portion right here. And this weekend on the No New Starts road trip, they're doing something, they call it a bank run. So all the stitches you do from Thursday at 5 p.m. your time until Monday 5 p.m. your time will go towards your debit card or bank card. I don't know what that's going to be redeemed for, whether it's prizes or maybe a new start, or I don't know. They haven't told us. But the stitches we do this weekend go towards that. I'm a little bit torn because I wanted to have maybe a Good Friday and a Easter Sunday stitch. And in order for it to count for the bank run, it all has to be on one thing. So I decided I'm just going to pull out this. It's very springy. And about 15 minutes into it, after it already posted what I was going to work on, I was like, I don't want to do this one. Let me show you this. Because I realized, it looked like, oh, this will be a good one because there's a lot of just fill in and straight line across. But if you look, there's a lot of back stitching on here. There's some quarter stitches. And so this is going to take me a lot longer than I thought it would. But I still, I committed to it. This will be my main focus of the weekend. So you should, hopefully, see a lot of progress on this one. I still might start the other two things. It won't count for the bank run. But just to have my focus tonight a little more on the Good Friday and on Sunday, Easter Sunday, that'll still leave me Saturday and Monday and even part of today and Sunday. I'll work on this as well, but this is what I have. So I finished this top part. Look at that. It's got a heart in the center. Love it. So the pink barn portion is done. And I've got the fresh part of fresh cut roses. So I'm about a third. Once I get the white and the back stitch in, I'll be a third of the way done with this one. So that's exciting. But yeah, after I chose that, I was like, oh, Heather, why did you choose that? I should have done something easier. And I thought about, but it didn't seem very Eastery. I thought about the July sampler because I could get that done. Because once I got one done, you can move on to the next one. But anyways, choices were made and I am living with it. The good part is, if I do really focus on this, I should make some good progress on it. So I have flea market flowers there, but I'm trying to decide and I haven't quite decided what to do with that. Okay, that's all of my whips. On to some happy mail. A couple of things. One, trying to decide if I should do, well, I'm going to do the happy mail and then share something else and then maybe the haul, or mix it in. So my friend who knew we hadn't been feeling very well, my husband actually has been worse. He is allergic to cedar, and that's what's the pollen's really heavy in right now. And so it's kind of moving into a sinus infection for him, which you can hear it in me too. We were supposed to meet for lunch last week, my friend Deborah and I just not feeling up to it. I had a headache and because you know that sinus pressure. So yesterday she dropped off this sweet card and it says, Easter is God's miracle of love. His promise is written on every leaf, every flower petal, and every blade of grass. On Easter and every other day, praying God's love fills your world with hope and happiness. Have a truly blessed Easter. And so I just thought, it's just so sweet. So she had this, she didn't expect to see me. I was in my jammies, to be honest. But she was leaving that and this on my doorstep. Isn't this pretty? Look at that basket. Look at that. It just blessed me so much to have a friend. You know, we moved up here 15 years ago and didn't know anybody. And to be at the point in our life now where we have lifelong friends from here, and just the caring and the thoughtfulness and the understanding that I'm not always going to feel up to going out, and that's okay. It doesn't mean that I don't love my friends. It's just I can't always go and do. And to, instead of being upset with me for kind of breaking our plans, she reached out and dropped off flowers on my doorstep. So that was just, thank you, Deborah. That meant so much to me. So along with that, and to kind of go along with my Easter plans, I have a few patterns I was thinking of doing. I have some downloads that I've left upstairs, but this is one I have been considering starting to put in the car, kind of the ride along with me, but the fabric that I chose is a little too small for that. But this would be a really sweet Easter weekend start. It's Amazing Grace by Brenda Riddle Designs, number 705. So that one, and I have already got kind of that lilac and the purples. I'm going to do it in more than one color. So this is on my radar. Until I watch Brenda and the Serial Starter, because that's one of the things they say. Another thing is part of my haul, and we're sharing a little more about her in just a minute. But this is Quaint Rose Needle Arts. Her name is Macey. She has a Flosstube. I will link her down below. And she is, I would say, in her 20s. She's young. But she designs patterns, and they are beautiful, vintage, antique looking. And I just ordered this one, and it came in. Although she has an Etsy shop, and you can download for free. So, not download for free. You can pay for it and download it so you can get it right away. But this is called, I don't know how to pronounce it, Teteleste. I apologize to Quaint Rose Needle Arts and anybody who speaks. I think it's Greek. Let's see, it says in here. It's, oh, I know she talked about it. Sorry. I think it's Greek, for it is finished. And so it has the words there, and it is finished John 19:30. And she did hers in red, so you could do it as a red work. I believe I'm going to start this on Sunday. I'm not 100% sure. I definitely have room in my 22 no new starts to start something. But my big debate has been what color, because I won't do it in red. I thought about purple. I also thought about doing the cross in brown and coloring it up, just doing some, because purple's the color of royalty, and it's used a lot in the temple. Anyways, thought about doing that and then adding even some green. I'm not sure, but then it's more, you know, work, I guess, to rechart it, although I do like the red work. So I haven't made a decision. So that's this one, Quaint Rose Needle Arts, and she just started having these patterns. You can get them, I think, at the Attic. There's a couple places that carry her patterns. I think Evertote might as well in Canada, her hard copies. And she includes in her hard copies this, although I got this on Etsy. She just started carrying in her Etsy shop. So she's designed these little cards with all the information on the back. Don't you love it? I told her, she has it, I think, for each of her patterns. I told her this would make a really nice floss card or floss drops, and I would buy those. So hopefully we'll see those in her shop soon. So this is on my, ooh, I want to start that this weekend. See, I kind of wanted to start all of the actual Easter things this weekend. If I don't start it this weekend, I will kit them up this weekend for sure, and then start it for the next year. Have that as one of my spring starts, because it's one of the things I realized doing the no new starts, I need to have some more seasonal things that I can pull from. So the other thing, and then I'm going to have to go and share the rest of my haul later. I got, this was released at Needlework Market this year. It's by Sweet Wing Studio, and it's called Mercy and Grace. It says mercy there was great and grace was free. I absolutely love, love, love this. I've already pulled fabric, and I actually have two choices because more fabric came in that I could use, but I've got it already started to be kitted up. Let me see, where's my other box here? I have it kitted up with, this is a Bestitch Me. This must have been a Friday Night Fight Night win because there's no name on it. But then I just got this from Color and Cotton. This is the April 2022 Fabric Club Lugana 28 count. And I think this might be even more perfect. So I'm going to do the colors with it and see. I know I'm kind of all over the place here because, you know, haul and stuff, but kind of keeping my Easter stuff together and separate. So, yeah, I really am excited to start that. I might just kit it up or I might start it tonight. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I want to share this before I forget. Oh, this is Helen D on Flosstube. She just hit, I'm just realizing I can't share the picture with you. Anyways, she hit 10,000 subscribers, and as a thank you, she is offering a freebie pattern. It says needles, thread, fabric, floss tube. It's really cute. It's got a needle, thread, pin cushion, like a tomato pin cushion, scissors. Super cute. So she's offering that for free on her channel. And then there's also a link on her channel to get 10% off at a shop. And I wrote down the initials and I can't read what I wrote. So check out her video. I'll try and link that at the end if I remember. You'll have to give me a little bit of time, but or ask me if I forget. But definitely check out Helen D. Today is April 15th. As I said, it's her most recent video before April 15th. So check that out. And while I'm mentioning floss tubers, I wanted to shout out Tammy's Crafty Life. That's Tammy with an I. She commented on my my last floss tube, and she's from Salem, Oregon. I was okay that I say that. So that is on my way down to California to visit my family. It's, I think, about 45 miles. I could be wrong. Because really, I just get in the car when I'm heading south and it just feels like we're going forever. But I think it's about 45 miles south of Portland. And so I reached out to her and checked out her floss tube video. So definitely check her out. She is a multi-crafter like I am, and I spotted in her room, so she's a paper crafter, I spotted Stampin' Up! Punches and some inks and papers, and so yeah, definitely Tammy and I have a lot in common. And I asked her, and in case you didn't see that comment, but you are seeing the video, are there any needlework shops in the Salem, Oregon area, or do you go up to Acorns and Threads? I know we need to have some kind of meetup for the Pacific Northwest over at Acorns and Threads. I had another person comment on my floss tube, and she's over in Ocean Shores, which is pretty close to me. And I told her we need a needlework shop over in Ocean Shores. It's been a while since I've been, actually, but because I haven't been since, you know, lockdowns and stuff. They had, though, a quilt shop down there. I think it was a quilt shop. But yeah, we need one down there, and she agreed. So maybe she'll open one. Anyways, I wanted to shout those two out. And then another shout out to Quaint Rose Needle Arts. If you have not checked out her channel, you will have to check it out. I will make sure I link it. Because we all love watching Flosstube, right? She did a giveaway, and I cannot believe it. It was my first one of hers I had seen, and she had this really neat finish of her bird. I want to say it's Mary Amelia's bird, but I could be wrong. I'll get to when I get in here. But she did it in a clock finish, and I just absolutely loved it. And so I was commenting on that anyways, and then she ended up having a giveaway, and I won. So the same designer that did this, I think she's got like 5 patterns out now. And let me move around my stash. Oh shoot, I have to get going. What time is it? Oops, I hit the wrong button. I have to get going. So I am going to share my Quaint Rose needle arts as soon as I get back. It will just be a minute for you guys, but I'll be right back. I'm back. It's been about an hour and a half for me. Won't be any time for you, thanks to the magic of television. Do you remember when they used to say that during cooking shows? Oh my goodness. Okay, so look at this. Look at this. So let me share with you what Macey sent me. First of all, packaged so cute with the little tulle ribbon. There's a note in here, and she says, "Hi Heather, thank you so much for being part of my channel. I hope you love this kit." I do. "And enjoy stitching Mary Amelia's bird. Happy stitching, Macey." So, little note from her. I'm going to start here. I guess I should start at the top and go down. This is so much fun. Now I know why you guys like giveaways too. Oh, wow. So she sent all of the floss. It's charted in DMC. There's a lot there. Wow. Okay. So all of the floss. The chart. Wait till you guys see this. If you haven't checked her out, you are going to want to check out her Etsy. Maybe I'll link her Etsy shop down below too if I can. Look at this bird. Isn't that beautiful? So let me take it out of here. She is so talented, especially I think for being someone so young. So this is a reproduction, it says, Mary Amelia's bird. And there you can see, whoops, take that out. There you can see the clock finish that she did it in. All of the DMC. The chart itself is 112 wide by 120 high. She stitched it on 40 count Duxbury linen by Fox and Rabbit using DMC floss. And the clock is from Hobby Lobby. And then here's the bird card that she has, the tags, so you can keep track of everything. Isn't that pretty? Yeah, I hope she makes those into floss drops or floss cards. Nice big, I don't want to show give away too much, but nice big chart, easy to read, easy to see. Oh, so much fun. Part of me just really wants to start this too. I want to start all the things. Ugh. The no new starts is really helping me get things done. But it is not helping with the, I want to start everything. Okay, so that's that. And then there's another bag here. I wonder if she sent the linen too. Oh, this is my first Fox and Rabbit then. Oh, look at this. It's so pretty. I'm going to open it up. Oh, Macey, thank you so much. I didn't realize the linen. I knew the floss was. Yeah, 40 count. Fox and Rabbit 40 count. Ooh. I'm going to need light and a magnifier, but I think I can sit on. Wow, look at that. Wow. Looks like a big maple leaf almost to me in the middle. Wow. I'm smelling it to see if it, no. I think, so I was thinking it was coffee, but I think that Brenda actually uses a stain. And I'm just looking to see if I can see the holes. I will definitely give it a try. If not, you know, it can go into a giveaway if I can't see the 40 count, but I might be able to. It's not as bad as I thought it would be. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Thank you, Macey. And then this is the clock that I was commenting on to begin with. What a pretty idea for finish. Sorry for the noise. Very carefully wrapped. I'm not going to take this off right now, but that is to protect it. It's got a little stand so it can stand up on its own. And I believe you just take the back part out and then finish it. Here, I can give a little peek. Give a little peek. So if you're looking at Hobby Lobby, this is in the table decor 1573658. So everything I need to finish, to stitch this and finish it. I am in love. So once again, let me hold up that pattern. Put everything back in my box now that I've made a mess. Where did I put, oh, I put the pattern here. This is Mary Amelia's Bird from Quaint Rose Needle Arts. And you can find her on Etsy. You can also find her at a couple of different local needlework shops. Check out her channel for sure. So, Mary Amelia's Bird. Teteleste. I apologize for butchering that. So exciting. That was fun. Oh my goodness, I can't believe she sent that big thing. And that clock is heavy to ship. All right. Some more. I'm going to move from here into haul. I may have gone just a little bit overboard. Just a little bit. I picked up, so if you are in the Stitch Quarterly from Fat Quarter Shop, they send a coupon code in your email. So the coupon code was for the floss biddies. I went ahead and ordered some more. I really like storing my floss on there, especially the DMC. I'm not a big fan of the bobbins, winding the bobbins, so I prefer that method with like a key ring hook or holding on a key ring. And since I was ordering, these scissors just caught my eye. I think they're so pretty. It's like a little heart. So I got a pair of the Bowen scissors. It might have even been what was on, that might have been the flash sale of the day. And then I picked up some Lori Holt charms. This is backward. Okay, sorry for the noise. But I had to, right? Even though I don't, I think my son's home. Even though I don't really do any crocheting or anything. Got a couple of charms. And then I picked up these stickers. These are from Bent Creek and Heart in Hand. And then some floss. So that's all that was in this little box. And, whoopsies. So Color and Cotton, I already shared one of the fabrics of the month. That was this Periwinkle. Beautiful shade of purple, kind of a lilac shade. And then the other one for April, the 32 count Lugana, is Pampas Grass. So I think what I have is the neutral. I have a neutral and then maybe it's all colors. I'm not 100% sure. Hold on. I think I remember why I don't film on Fridays. Too many interruptions. Okay, so I took it out of the package. This is the 32 count Pampas Grass. And it's a fat quarter. It's just a lovely neutral. Color and Cotton does the best neutrals. I'm going to address this because I've seen other people talk about it. They have changed their packaging. And they have a sticker here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut this out and I use a little safety pin and I just safety pin any tags like this into the selvage edge. It's not really a big deal. If it helps them get their fabric out quicker, I'm all for that. And if it makes their job easier. So I shared with you before that you can, if you are in one of their, they call them subscriptions, their monthly clubs, you can opt to have all of your items shipped at once, so you can purchase it more often, like when they have some limited editions come out, and there's a code you can use to have it ship all together. So it really does save on shipping. So this is a big order. They had a lot of limited editions come out, including this Miss Dyed. I don't know if this is going to show up on camera, but it has a lot of, it's a gray, but it has a lot of purple in it. Of course, I have the glare too. I thought that might be really good for that cross, but I might want to go brighter and springier. This is the April 22 Thread Club. I get all colors. So I'm just going to do a quick showing of them. I know that other people got theirs sooner. Mine took a little bit longer because I had this whole box full. So another thing that I got was a grab bag. You have to grab these really quickly. This is the Ada. This kind of reminds me of Lori Holt's Oatmeal, or like Vintage Country Mocha. And then the last one. They're all very, very similar. There you can see. This one here is a little bit lighter than the other two. The other two look very similar. And they might all be the same thread count too. I'm not sure. But that's the grab bag. Love, love, love Color and Cotton's neutrals. Here you can see the other fabrics that I got. I got Winter Wheat. Very excited about that in 28 count. And then some limited edition, and this is really interesting. So this is limited edition 1092, and this is limited edition 1091. They're both Ada. Look at the difference in the color. So I think a lot of times with her limited editions, what they really are is possibly a mist dye, or one that she can't get the dye the same each time. And so she's been offering those, and I love, love, love it. Those are both Ada. And then this is limited edition well, it says 2016. It's Lugana 32 count. I love this. I'm gonna look and see if they have more of that. And then this is, oopsies, it's gonna fall. This is the 2018, and this is the 28 count. So the difference between the 32 and the 28, I know with the glare it's hard to see, but this is a little bit lighter. Love, love, love both of them. I love everything Color and Cotton. I think you guys know that by now. Okay. Oh, it's gonna be fun putting all this away. Okay. Put this box down here. Let me tell you, it has been fun at the North household lately. I also got my subscription. This is Floss Fix. It's the classic Colorworks subscription from Fat Quarter Shop. Look at those greens. So the colors are Green Onion, Barrel Cactus. That's new for me. Saint Bernard, Poblano Pepper, Shamrock, and Bejeweled. Saint Bernard is one of my favorite classic Colorworks colors. That's Barrel Cactus, Saint Bernard, Poblano Pepper, which has been kind of different each time, a little bit different. Ooh, Shamrock. I would have expected look at that. Isn't that pretty? I would have expected it to be more on the Kelly green side, but it has more of the teal aqua to it. And then love Bejeweled. So I am in love with this. It's called Tropic Blue. Good colors. Good colors. It's funny, I just recently ordered poblano pepper because I was out. That's my favorite grab bag. Okay. Fire Poppies. Fire Poppies, if you don't know, is going out of business. They are retiring. They are traveling. And they had a huge sale. So what I did, Charleston Chew just fell out. What I did was I went on and ordered a bunch, and I'm talking a bunch of thread. A lot of Dinky Dyes. I love the Dinky Dyes colors that I've seen. I don't have a whole lot of them. Gum Leaves being one of my favorites. And so they were sold out of a lot, but I was still able to get a lot. So you'll see it's very Easter springy colors. And I think it was like 40% off. So cannot beat that deal. But like I said, a lot of things have sold out. They might even be completely sold out by now. I'm looking to see if there's... They were out of fabric by the time I got on there. They sold out so quickly. And then I ordered from Theresa, Kitten Stitcher. She is, she's on Flosstube too. Shakespeare's Peddler. Let me do this. Look at that. Shakespeare's Peddler is, I think, the name of her shop. Is that it, or is the kittens? Well, it says Shakespeare's Peddler on the thing, so it probably is Shakespeare's Peddler. So again, I ordered some floss. That was, I think, for a specific project. I looked, she has a clearance section. I can't remember what it's called, but she had this wool. Isn't this pretty? It's kind of that houndstooth look, and it was very inexpensive for what wool usually costs. So that was on sale. This is something I just love, the antique locks and keys, and wanting that. And then I got a couple of kits, and so I told her I had to notify me. I think one was sold out when I had asked for the notify me, and the other one was available or just released at Nashville. I don't think they both were released, but maybe. So yeah, because I think this was one that had been released previously. This is Samplers Not Forgotten, the Floral Heart Kit. And really what I wanted was the charm. But it comes with the floss, it comes with the finishing things, it comes with the fabric. I may change out the fabric. I definitely, almost definitely won't be using this as the back for the heart. But I may change my mind. So there's that, another great spring project. And then this one, this is called the Dutch Rose Kit. And again, it's by Samplers Not Forgotten. I apologize. The sun just went behind a cloud, and so it got really dark in here all of a sudden, but there's still glare. This is the finishing things. You can see there's a little charm down here. The cross stitch fabric, the backing fabric, the lace, the threads, the ribbon. So I may use those. But I may stitch it on a higher count, so the backing might not work for this particular project, but I can always just make fabric work. So that was from the Kitten Stitcher. I just like to, if I can, even though I prefer free shipping, I also like to spread my money around to different shops, and so supporting different businesses. All right, with that is all I have for this week, I think. Sorry it's a little bit choppy. I hope that you have a blessed and wonderful Easter weekend, that you get time with your family, time to celebrate your faith if you are one that does, and that you get some time for stitching and anything that you enjoy. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.